like to wish all of you a blessed Monday. It's good to be together. On a small scheduling note, there will be no thought for the day on Wednesday, and then I'll be back on Friday. Tomorrow morning, Tuesday, Peggy and I are flying to Florida to get her mom, who's has dementia and needs memory care, and so we're going to fly down there tomorrow and then fly right back on Wednesday with her, and hopefully by Wednesday evening she'll be comfortable and safe in her memory care facility in Mokina. So just a little thought and prayer. I know there's several people, I mentioned that yesterday in church. There's many of you who have loved ones who are living with Alzheimer's or dementia, and sometimes you struggle, what's the right thing to do? I guess there's only one right thing to do, is love them to death and take care of them, and just pray that the good Lord will give us the strength to make the right decisions, which is kind of what life's all about, you know. So, you know, I've been thinking a lot, I do anyway. It seems like everywhere I go lately, I see the flag. I think about the flag. And for me, it's the first thing I see every morning, because I get up and I walk out the bedroom door, and we have a window on the second floor, and the window looks right out to our front lawn. And so the first thing I see in the morning is the flag waving in the wind. And it reminds me of some words I heard Saturday at an event I was at for veterans. And one of the guys got up and he said these words. He said, the best way to thank a veteran for his or her service is to be the kind of citizen worth fighting for. And I thought of that, and wow, that's so true. And so you know, this morning I looked at that flag before I did anything else, and I said, yes, today, can I do my best to be the kind of citizen worth fighting for? The best way to thank a veteran. And it was, I went to a veterans event on Saturday where they had agencies there that I can give service to veterans and make sure they get their proper benefits. And I just, you know, I did the invocation. And I got up there and I looked out at this sea of men and women who have served our country, and I simply said, you know, I'm not a veteran. I wish I was, but I'm here, standing here, praying with you, thanks to you. Because if it wasn't for you men and women, I wouldn't have the freedom to get up in the morning and look at the flag and to be here, because I am just honored to be a small part of this event. And please know that in my small church, the way we feel about you and your service to our country, you can't put a price tag on that. And then, yesterday I had a wedding in the afternoon. And speaking about seeing the flag, and the person I married, younger than me, Tim, was in my very first confirmation class. And so Tim's like about 60. And I was doing his wedding. It was a very, you know, it was not a big wedding, but all the people there were special people that I've known for many, many years. And I was thinking of him 47 years ago being in 8th grade. And before the wedding started, the best man, who was the only gentleman standing up with us, I found out that he was in the Army. And his bride, and I had never met her family, her dad was a Korean War veteran, and they were pretty sure he would not be at the service because he can barely walk. And so it's just about time for the wedding to start. And there's this older gentleman walking in with his walker. And sure enough, it was her dad. And there was no hurry, so we just waited for him to get to the front, and his son got up there and straightened up his tie and got him settled in. And I said, before we start this wedding, I just want to, thank you for the honor of being here. I've known Tim and your family ever since I came out here. But I said, before we start, I just want to say thanks to the best man here who serves our country in the Army. And then the bride's dad, he just came in. And you're a Korean War veteran. And you're here. And thanks to the two of you and your sacrifice and your service, that's why we are here today. And I saw the flag in my heart and their heart, and her dad starts to cry a little bit, and people applaud. And then we had the wedding, and it's kind of like seeing the flag put everything in perspective. Because wherever our journey leads every day, there are so many people that make that journey possible. Whether it's a veteran or someone in our family or just someone doing an act of kindness, I realize that the flag is more than just a flag, it's a spirit. And speaking of spirit, I think of our brothers and sisters in Ukraine. And we've had the flag of the country of Ukraine all over our church lately. And I just can't quit thinking about them. What's happening now, it's worse than ever. And it's getting kind of scary. And I think of our brothers and sisters at the Ukrainian church who celebrated Easter yesterday. And I put Ukraine back on the sign because it's easy to put their name on the sign once. But I don't know when this thing is ever going to end. But I do know this. Our prayers, our spirit, the bond that we share with our Ukrainian brothers and sisters, the bond that we share with all the veterans from our country, that will never stop. And, yesterday I talked a little bit about faith and doubt, the Doubting Thomas Sunday, and how firmly we believe in the power of love and the power of kindness and the bond that holds us together. And sometimes the violence in the world makes us doubt whether or not that really is true, but it is. Because there's no amount of war and devastation that can break the bond of love and the power of kindness and goodness that binds us together with each other, our veterans, our brothers and sisters in Ukraine. That's the power that we celebrate every day. Anyway, I will miss not seeing you until Friday, but maybe a little prayer for all of you as you take care of those you love. And sometimes love is not easy. And sometimes with all going on in the world, we can sometimes doubt the power of love, but we don't have to. Because when we believe in love like we do, we know that that's the power that will bind us together and keep us strong. God bless you. Thanks for listening to my ramblings, and I will look forward to seeing you on Friday. But I'll be thinking about you every day.